Sales order entry is used to create work orders from either templates or dynamically on the fly. Work order templates are typically used where work orders are created repetitively, which means there are often situations where a work order needs to be created for a one-off during sales order entry. In sales order entry, enter the quantity and the product requiring a work order. If this is an assembled product not previously established, you must add as a non-stock. Please refer to an earlier training video related to non-stock items. Before you create a work order, you must change the bid to call when complete. While Alt-S schedule would perform this task, it would require overcommitting inventory. Depress Escape to the status screen and change the order status from bid to call when complete. If prompted, enter the customer's order number. Escape, then depress Alt-B body to return to the body screen. From the body screen, depress Alt-S schedule. Depress Alt-W work order. If there is no template assigned to the item, you will be prompted to create a work order. Reply yes. The work order entry screen will display. The order ID is automatically populated with new. Depress enter and identify the branch. Hit enter through the date and enter a description for the template. Hit enter again and you will be asked for the process F10 for options, followed by the vendor name, which is the company performing the work. Identify the vendor, which would be your branch in some cases or an outside vendor. Optionally, the number of days for completing the work order assembly can be entered, but cost and lot are usually bypassed by hitting enter until you get the material detail screen or depress Alt-M material to bypass those steps. The screen displayed is for the entry of the work order components and the finished product. The quantity out represents the items to be assembled or coded, optionally including an item for charges. Quantity in represents the assembled or coded product. Enter the quantities to be assembled, and if the assembly or plating is being performed externally, any charges that may apply from the vendor. Depress Escape. Now we will stop here and show you how to create a work order with a template. Use sales order entry as described earlier to enter your part and quantity. Use Alt-S, Alt-W to create the work order, and you will get this prompt if the item is tied to a work order template. Hit enter for create new work order. Reply no to the recost overrides prompt if it appears. The work order header screen will display. Notice the process and vendor name are already populated. This is from the template. Depress Alt-M material. Note again the correct quantities are picked for the component items. Check the cost and escape. Whether there was a template used, or you built the work order, or you created it, escaping from the material list screen returns you to the work order header screen. Depress Alt-V view and select status. Move the cursor to the status column and depress F10 for your options. Change the status from open to in process. This sends the component items to the RF gun for picking and subsequent assembly. Completion of the RF pick results in the generation of a work in process ticket. This lists the components, items with quantity along with the resultant finished product. If your branch is not RF, then the same ticket is printed immediately when the status is changed to in process. Once assembly is completed, the status must be changed to complete. Use work order entry F3 and K and enter the work order number. If the status column does not display, use Alt-V view to change it. The complete status updates the on-hand quantities for both the assembled item and its components. Reply yes to the prompt. If your branch is RF, you will be prompted for a reason and the bill of lading. The finished product will be sent to the in-process queue to be received, put away. If yours is not an RF branch, reply yes when prompted to print a work order ticket for put away. Once the receiving is complete, the sales order will be posted to the customer calling queue. Depress Alt-E edit followed by escape. Change the status to pick up now or ship when available. This sends the assembled product to the RF gun to be picked and shipped. The assembled product on hand is then, of course, updated.